Hi, hello, how are you today? This is Matthew from LoveBudi with a 5-minute love tip for today. Today I want to talk about teething. Teething when the baby's teeth come out. Teething can be such a painful thing. I've got a little baby now. She's about 2 years old, almost she'll be 2 years old in a few weeks. And she's been teething for several months. And a lot of her teeth have come in, but not all of them. And what it causes her is a lot of maybe some confusion. She doesn't know, why do my teeth hurt? Why does my mouth hurt? She doesn't know what to do about it. And it can give her a little bit of a fever, can make it hard for her to sleep, can affect her digestion, and she'll just start crying. We don't know why, because this is what's happening is the teeth are breaking through the skin. We have a lot of nerves in our mouth so that we can feel food in our mouth, and it's a healthy thing. It's a necessary thing to be able to feel your mouth, right? But it's a painful thing sometimes when the new teeth come in. And what's happening is, they're breaking through the surface of the skin, and it's new growth. And it's a good thing because you want those teeth, right? So this is not something that we want to avoid, but at the same time, it can be kind of painful, it can be kind of confusing. Well, learning to love can be the same thing. Learning to love, I'm not saying that love is painful. Love itself is not painful. But learning to love, sometimes we need to have a breakthrough. We need to have, reach into a new areas that we don't know. It's going to be what people call a stretch. It's a challenge. And it can be really uncomfortable for us. It can be kind of confusing and disorienting, and it can make us feel a little bit painful, unhappy. And so it's kind of like we're teething when we're learning to love. And this is a lifelong process. This is a forever process, because if we were perfect at loving ourselves and others, if we were perfect lovers in this world, we wouldn't be here. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to learn to love ourselves, love each other, love everything. We're here to learn to be experts on love. And sometimes, for example, for me, personally, I'll tell you a secret. I have a neighbor that doesn't talk to me. I don't know why she doesn't talk to me. We live just a few yards away from each other, another house. She moved in here before we did. She's been here for several years. We've only been here about 5 months now, coming up on 5 months, I guess, or four months. And say hi to her in the morning. Hi, Helen. She just ignores us, and she says, people say, hey, maybe it's a language barrier, but even, my fiance speaks, so many languages, speaks her language, no problem, but she also just doesn't talk to my fiance, and we've tried to investigate it a little bit, and what we try to learn to do is not be angry, not criticize her, not talk down about her, not be mean to her, or make it a negative situation. So we're not really sure what to do. It's new territory for us. And all along this journey, towards creating a relationship with her, and I think maybe the best thing is don't try to create a relationship with her. This is a realization I had today. I don't have to be friends with her. She doesn't have to be friends with me. We don't have to be friends. That was an idea that I had. So it's kind of a breakthrough, because it's painful for me to not be able to have a nice, friendly interaction with my neighbor. Oh, good morning. How are you? How's everything going? I like that. It feels good to me, but for whatever reason, maybe she doesn't feel like that. Maybe she's not interested in that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her, but part of being a good human being, part of being a loving person is accepting a situation, accepting other people for who they are, understanding them, being compassionate, being patient, and that's what I need to do, regardless of some pretty picture I have in my mind about how neighbors are supposed to interact. This world isn't about my dreams, what I want for another person to be, how I want other people to be. It's about learning to love. And learning to love is accepting people for who they are and what's going on, being patient. And so this is kind of a teething process for me. it's made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's made me feel a little bit confused. It's made me make mistakes and say, oh, what's wrong with her? You know, get cranky and get angry at her. So it's a learning process. It's a teething process. And sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge, but we come around, we learn, we grow, we love, and that's life. Thanks so much for listening. This is Matthew from LoveBudi with the Love Tip for today about teething, about growing in love, and how sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. Thanks so much for listening. Hope you have a lot of love in your life. I love you. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take a look at the comments. Take a look at the links. We've got a LoveAthon coming up October 1st, UTC time, 12 midnight or 12 a.m., which on Tuesday morning, October 1st, which is 12 midnight, Monday night, September 30th. So this is going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be a new project, and we're going to be inviting people to subscribe and inviting people to become part of this love movement, and you're included if you're interested. So take a look then. There's going to be videos on the hour every hour until we reach our goal, and it's going to be quite a challenge for me, and I'm preparing for that right now. So looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much. Until then, I'll say bye-bye.